Okay, this is the brand new Armani Acqua di Gio Parfum, and it's kind of a big deal. So why is it a big deal? Because it's the flanker to one of the world's most iconic and popular fresh men's fragrances ever made, the original Armani Acqua di Gio. So I'm going to open this up and give you my first impressions of it. Some of the notes in Armani Acqua di Gio Parfum are marine notes, bergamot, geranium, rosemary, clary sage, olibanum and patchouli. So this is going to be a lot of fun. This is exciting. I'm going to spray on my hand and of course up in the air. Nice! And I'm going to spray on paper as well. I just gotta do some more here. This is a fantastic opening, and it does remind me of something in this line that I sort of experienced before, but I can't quite sort of pinpoint exactly what it is. But the opening, really nice. Yeah, the opening definitely Rebel approved. So at least the opening feels more sort of aromatic fresh than aquatic fresh, and yeah, there's definitely some form of citrusy freshness in it, but I really feel that the aromatic side of this is really prominent in the opening. Yeah, if I compare the opening of the new Parfum to some of the others in this line, some of those feel more aquatic heavy, at least in the opening. And yeah, this is really like a smooth kind of fresh opening. So I sometimes describe smooth as sort of a muted, in the sense that I don't feel this is super bright. The citrus is not sparkling, it's not super bright. So it's fresh, but like a muted kind of freshness, like a super smooth kind of freshness. Yeah, is definitely an aromatic kind of fresh opening I believe most will enjoy. So just for like a quick comparison, I'm gonna spray the original on this strip, and then, simply because I received quite a few comments about how the new Parfum is supposed to be like a replacement for Profumo. So let's spray on Profumo as well and see how they differ. So Profumo is a fantastic one. This straight away has that sort of slightly smoky quality about it. I don't get that in Parfum, and the original feels maybe slightly heavier. Yeah, maybe slightly heavier on the citrus. And in a way, the original feels a bit more complex. There are a few more things going on in the original if I compare to Parfum. So yeah, I do feel that the new Parfum in a way feels like the most smooth of these and the more sort of aromatic prominent, with the original being the most sort of a nuanced and complex. But I mean, the original is a soft kind of fresh, at least to me. But this feels slightly more citrus driven, and Profumo, yeah, Profumo is basically like a dose of freshness with something sort of a smoky straight away. So I'm going to give this some time to dry down and then share my thoughts on the dry down. So it's time for the dry down. Let's see. Okay, this is nice. So no, scratch that. This is really nice. So the opening was nice. Even though it didn't sort of blow me away, it was a nice opening. It feels a bit familiar, but still a nice one. But the dry down is basically where I'm getting more of its aquatic side. And there's this, I'm gonna guess it's the frankincense doing its thing. Extreme sort of a smoothness, almost with a bit of like a warmth to it. Yeah, give me that combo. So it's like aquatic with that frankincense and then the aromatic side of it, which has softened up quite a bit right now. So honestly, based on this first impression, the opening, nice. You can't go wrong with the opening. The dry down is extremely well blended. The dry down has something like a mix of something that feels like a smooth aquaticness with that sort of a soft aromatic side to it. Just a hint of something that feels a bit sweet, and that frankincense. And I'm gonna say, I'm not sure how many freshes I sniffed this year, but if I take most of the freshes I've sniffed this year and from 2022, this is probably top 3 straight away. The dry down feels extremely well blended and I really enjoy it. So to sum this up, the opening, fresh and nice, smooth, almost muted kind of freshness. You can't go wrong with the opening is nice. The dry down is extremely nice. You get that sort of a soft, toned down aromatic side of it together with the frankincense with a quite nice, or should I say quite amazing, dose of aquatic sort of a freshness. This feels extremely smooth, and honestly I do think most will enjoy the dry down. The parfum does not feel as sort of a complex and sort of a bright as the original. It does not have the sort of smokiness of Profumo. It is its own version of Acqua di Gio. I also feel that this almost feels like a sort of an amped up version with a twist to it of the Eau de Parfum. And what struck me right now is that this pretty much follows the same sort of direction as Armani Code Parfum. So Armani Code Parfum to me felt like they took that sort of a code scent into and made it something that felt modern and in a way simplistic or minimalistic. Acqua di Gio, the EDP, also felt like that they took that sort of Acqua di Gio scent, took it and sort of made it more minimalistic and more modern. And this feels like they continued down that path, a path I feel is really nice, and just made something that smells super classy, fresh in a very smooth way, fresh in a very mass appealing way. This is very much what Armani is so damn good at doing, and I'm gonna say, based on this first impression, definitely when it comes to freshes, this is one of my current favorites. Definitely this is probably, and this is a tough one because 2023 has already started with some pretty awesome releases. But this definitely belongs in top 5, maybe even top 3. Both of you go away and I'm gonna spray this thing on. Come on, give it to me. Now I would love to know how you feel about the new Acqua di Gio Parfum. Do you like it? Do you love it? Or do you not care about it? Comment. Please drop a like on this video. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Make sure you check out the videos over there. Oh yes, oh yes. And I'll see you in the next one.